Hello all. Google Classroom is accepted widely as the learning management system or virtual classroom by teachers and students. It may be due to its simplicity, its compatibility with different devices, and its nature of working, etc. Here, a question which has been asked by many teachers to me is that whether the teachers need to maintain different classrooms in the Google Classroom for giving the learning experiences to their students on different subjects, or can they do on the same classroom where their students are already enrolled. So the answer to this question is that no need to maintain different classrooms for the same group of students or a group of students where multiple subjects may be given to different students. Okay, for an example, if you have maintained a classroom for 50 students and where you are having core purpose that is applicable, that is there for all the students, and there are some choice papers or elective papers for students also. So the core purpose may be same for all the students, so the learning experiences for those students on that core papers can be given on the classroom, and teachers have the doubt that how they can differentiate a post to different students alone. How can they avoid receiving the posts which are not applicable to them? So this question is there. So it's very simple. We can use the post which are applicable to a group of students and not applicable to another group of students. So we can have the freedom whether to send the material or the learning experiences, assignments, etc. to all the students or some students alone in the classroom. So in this video, how this can be done will be explained. See here now we are going to open the Google Classroom. I have already opened the Google Classroom with the email ID associated with it. Now I shall just open a classroom. AMU MC B.Ed 1921. There are 32 students enrolled to the classroom so far, and here the people see this is a classroom. Actually, my B.Ed first year classroom, and here all the students, almost all the students except two, are connected, and to them I'm teaching multiple subjects. Okay, I have some core papers that I teach to all the students in the same classroom, same batch, whereas I have some elective papers and optional papers. Okay, those papers I have only few students. So the question here is that whether I should create separate Google Classroom for the elective papers such as health education, pedagogy of physical science, etc., or I can use the same classroom which is created on the Google Classroom platform for all the students for the elective papers also. So that is what here we are going to discuss. So before that, I shall give you an insight about my classroom. So you can see that here some students are there, like 33 students, and that is a core paper, psychology paper, and health education there is a paper, and for that I have only 7 students. So these 7 students were there for the core papers also. Okay, I hope you got the logic. And for biological science, again I have only 4 students from the 34 students. Okay, now if I come to the physical science, again another paper which I teach, I have 9 students. So this is how we have distributed the works to different teachers in our department. So more or less it is the same in everywhere. Now what shall I do? I have already created a paper. You see some I have already shared some learning materials here under educational psychology. So education psychology is a core paper.
So what shall I do? I'll just create, and I'll go for a material, create material, and I'll just add, okay, add a file, a learning material I'm going to share with my students in the classroom, okay, on education psychology. So let it be open. Yeah, I shall just upload it. See, neuropsychology. I need to share it with my psychology students. So neuropsychology is the file, a PDF file which I am trying to share now. So what shall I do here? I'll just upload the file now, and after that, I have to share, either schedule the post or just post it now itself. So I'll just post this material, this learning material now itself. I'm not going for scheduling the post, okay, as this is a demonstration. Let it get uploaded, then we will proceed. Yeah, it's uploaded already. Now what shall I do? I'll do learning material 3, neuro psychology. And if I want to have, please see the PDF on the topic. Okay, like that I'm doing. And if I come to the student side, the right side here, okay, I'm not using multiple classroom, as this material is exclusively for this classroom, okay, my B.Ed first year students. So here I can select all the students, because it is related on education psychology. That is a core paper where all these members are my students, okay, for that paper. So I'll just create here topic, and I'll just choose education psychology. Okay, I'll just post it. So this post will be coming under education psychology, and as education psychology is a core paper, all the students will be getting the access. Now to differentiate, I'll just post another material on health education. Okay, learning material 1. Health education I need to post. So how can I post the material related to health education? I'll just do that, and I'll just attach a YouTube video that will be easy for me to demonstrate. I'll just search for health education. Okay, so I'm just not going to any content. I'll just choose whatever comes here. So mental health education series, okay, or health education part 1 is there. I'll just choose this video, and I'll just community medicine. So I'll just change the topic community medicine, okay. And as I told, I am having some students who are only there for health education, as this is a elective topic. So what shall I do? I'll go here, I'll choose those I'll just uncheck those who are not there for health education, okay. So Bhavana Gupta is a student for health education, as I have already shown you, and I'll just remove others, and I'll just choose only those who are there for this paper, okay. Khairunisa is again a student of health education. She has chosen health education as her elective paper. Okay. Shehnaz Noor is again a student of this paper, and Shilpa Rajan is again a student of this paper. Okay. So I have just chosen some students who are 5 students are there who are there for this paper. Now what shall I do? here I'll just create a topic health education, because I haven't posted any post on Google Classroom under health education, okay, or on the subject health education. So I'll just create a topic health education. So the paper name is health education. I'll just post it. See, now my students will be to whom will be getting this health education? Only the students who have chosen the topic health education will be given. Okay, elective paper health education will be getting this, and others will not be getting any notification, or they will not be having access to this post I just post, which I post under health education. Now again, if I need to create another material on biological science, okay, learning material 1 on objectives of teaching science. As you know, in my classroom there will be science students, there will be commerce students, there will be social science students. So there are students from different disciplines. So now biological science is a science subject, and which will be applicable only for those who are there for science education. Okay, now what shall I do? I'll just add a YouTube file again. Okay, that will be easy for me, that's why I'm adding. Now here what shall I do? I'll just search for okay, some post related to biological science. I'll just take introduction to biology is there. Okay, now what shall I do? Here instead of that, I'll search introduction. I'll make it introduction to biology. Okay, now here I'll go. Now by default all the students under in this class will be selected. I'll just choose only those who comes for health biological science. Okay, Bhavana Gupta is a student of biological science. Yeah, Nadeem Saifi is a biological science student. Shaista Tanvir is a biological science student. So I have selected only the students who are there for biological science students. So I don't want to disturb other student, okay, with unwanted post. Now here I shall make a topic, create topic. I'll go and I'll make biological science. So this is how I'll just post. So you see, I just use the same classroom for sending materials related to different subjects. So here in this way we can collaborate. Okay, now other thing is, now I am the only teacher here. Suppose I am teaching education psychology, and I can add one of my colleagues who is teaching pedagogy of biological science here. So if that is the case, the teacher who post on biological science, my colleague can choose only those students here. Okay, only those students who are there for biological science. Similarly, if I'm adding commerce teacher here, commerce teacher can post things. If it is particularly for commerce students, he can just share the post only to the commerce students. So like that, the single classroom itself can be used for giving experiences to multiple to students of different disciplines. Okay, so we don't want to go for separate classrooms in like these cases. I hope you have enjoyed this session. Thank you very much.